2 classes back to back. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I will. I actually, when I get tired, and I tell you guys this also, like when you get tired, you'll lean more. You don't use good body mechanics. Same thing happens to me. When I get tired, I don't pick up my feet when I walk. And I can tell when I'm getting tired. And my wife will look at my face and go, "You're tired. You need to go to bed now." Because there's some paralysis on the right hand side of my face. It gets better with time. Um, but when I'm tired, I get more paralysis on that right side. So, didn't your brother have this surgery? Am I thinking right? No. The twin. That's right. That's right. That's right. Send him a get well card now. Okay. All right. So let's stand up. Let's do some Tai Chi together. So the same warm up. Have you been through a level 2 class yet? Okay. Then you know what this is all about then. All right. We're going to do our deep breathing. We're going to breathe from the belly. So from the Wuji position, um, inhale the, hang on one second. Okay. From that Wuji position, we're going to do our deep breathing exercises. So let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Push the hands in front of us next. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You can smile when you do this if you want. Inhale. Exhale. You've been doing it all your life. What are you talking about? Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale nice and slow. Inhale and exhale. Arms over the head. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in, nice and slow. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Yell, go Cardinals. Inhale and exhale. Arms to the side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale the hands down. If you need to take medicine, go ahead and do it. Okay, no problem. Exhale. If that's the worst thing that happens all week, I'm having a good week. Inhale and exhale. One more time, arms to the side. We'll inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Very good. Arms in the diagonals. Inhale, left up, right down, exhale. Keep the body straight. Inhale, opposite, right up, left down, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, one more time each side. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, hands to the heart. Exhale, relax the hands down. Flap the arms like bird wings. Be kind to your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. The hands down nice and slow. Inhale. So as you exhale the hands down, imagine you're moving through resistance like you're in a lake. So feel that resistance as you move down. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly push the hands down. Pushing a life jacket underwater. Beautiful. And gathering chi. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Working. Exhale. And there you have it. That's our breathing exercises. I want to show you guys one thing I got with me today. Um, so the Tai Chi, the Chi in Tai Chi is different than the QI Chi. This is the life energy. The Chi that flows through our body is like a life energy. If you've had acupuncture, acupressure, they work on the Chi in your body. This book is a really good book. If you're a reader, it's called The Root of Chinese Qigong. Okay. Gong means hard working, essentially. So Qigong means you're working hard at building your Qi. This is known as like a Qi Bible in a lot of ways. And you can buy it from Amazon. This is the third edition, just came out. Uh, um, Well, it's hard to have a history of it when it's always with you, but it explains it pretty well. I actually say, like, if you've ever studied the Bible, you'll like open up the Bible and you'll read it for a while and be like, okay, that's enough. And you set it down for a little bit or, a week or so, and then you pick it back up and read it again. This book is kind of the same way, but it's in regards to chi. Um, the gentleman, Dr. Yang Chun Ming, is very prolific. He has a lot of books out, but he's kind of considered a master of Qi. And so this book explains it really well and all the different types of Qi. We're born with Qi. We have Qi that we get through our food and through air and water. And so it explains it all very, very well. Um, it's interesting, and I know you guys heard this already, so you can be like my daughters and just ignore me for a moment, because my daughters do all the time. In the back of the book, he has 100 questions that he hopes to learn about chi before he passes away. And this guy's considered a master. So it's hard to be like a definitive part of it because there's so much that we don't know about chi. Uh, he does. Does he have exercises in here? Yeah, in a way he does because he talks about regulating the chi. So yeah, in a way there are some qigong exercises in here, um, but a lot of it is explaining what chi is, how to keep your chi, um, how to keep chi with inside you. Um, another the way the Chinese think is you have chi with inside your body. If that chi leaves your body, then life leaves your body also. So you want to keep that chi. It's really important to keep that chi within your body and keep that chi moving. Okay. So the whole study of qigong is amazing. It really is amazing. And some of what we do here is a combination of tai chi and qigong. Most people don't have a clue as to what qigong is, though. So we call it. Everybody knows what tai chi is, though, right? Okay. Let's do our warm-up exercises next, okay? So we're just going to flow through these exercises. I should have said, any questions? Any more questions about Chi, that book? It's a really good book. I highly recommend it. If I were to recommend a Tai Chi book, that would be it. All right, let's do our warm-up exercises. You guys know these really well. Let's just flow right through these, okay? Inhale the hands up. Exhale as we tuck in the chin, looking straight ahead. Inhale, hands come out, chin gently floats up. Exhale, sink to the chest without leaning forward. 2 more times. We'll inhale. Exhale, keep the chin level. Inhale and exhale. One last time. We'll inhale. Exhale. Tuck in the chin. Feel a stretch. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Looking side to side. Inhale, 2 prayer hands. Right hand is on top. Exhale, left hand, left shoulder, turning just the neck. Inhale, left hand's on top. Exhale. Turn the neck, feel the stretch. Inhale, right hand's on top. Exhale. Inhale, left hand's on top. And exhale. Make sure you got that lower hand operating too, back to center. Right hand is on top. Exhale, right hand down, left hand to the side. Inhale. Tai Chi ball, left hand on top. Exhale, right hand, right shoulder, left hand is down. And then inhale, back to center. And exhale. Beautiful. It helps on that exercise. It's a really good multitasking exercise. And like most Tai Chi exercises, it has a lot of different things happening. So we're turning our neck from side to side. So I'm getting that stretch and working on the neck, but I'm working my hands also. So I'm working my eyes. You look at the middle finger as you're looking, and you kind of look beyond the middle finger. That stimulates the eye nerve as you do that. So you don't shift weight and you just turn the neck side to side. And then you're working the hands. So one hand is going out and one hand is going down. That helps the brain multitask. So there's a lot of different things going on in that exercise, as there are in most Tai Chi exercises. There's always like a primary and a secondary, and a lot of times there's 3 and 4 things happening in an exercise. All right, forward shoulder circles. Shoulders back and up as we inhale. Forward, down, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now reverse. Forward and up, inhale. Back, down, exhale. Forward and up, inhale. Back, down, exhale. Keep the arms to your side. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Keep lifting that head by that silk thread. Gathering chi, reaching for infinity. Inhale and exhale. By the way, this exercise takes its name from that chi in that book I showed you. You're gathering in all that good chi and pushing it down to your dantian, so it becomes part of you. Inhale, reaching for infinity. Exhale, relax the hands down. Beautiful. Have you ever gone into a room and you're like, ooh, there's something good happening in this room? Or like what the other end of that, if you walk into a room and they're like, whoa, somebody's fighting in this room, or somebody's got a bad emotion, you're feeling their chi. You're feeling the chi of a room. And it's important, like if you're walking to a room that has good chi, gather that chi, like we were just doing. Gather that chi, make that a part of you. And if you're in a room with bad chi in it, you want to separate yourself from that chi. Don't become a part of that chi. It's so easy to become a part of something bad going on, right? So you kind of separate yourself from it a little bit. Okay. All right. Touching heaven and earth. Inhale to prayer hands. Exhale, left hand up, right hand down, stretching the spine. Inhale and exhale. 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 Inhale back to center. Exhale, relax the hands down, carrying the ball side to side. Inhale to prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top, not turning the hips, only the upper body. Exhale to the left. Inhale the ball over. Exhale to the right. Try to not move the hips, just the upper body. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale the ball over, come back to center. Exhale, relax the hands down. All right, lower body exercises. Everybody's got a chair if they need one, including your instructor may have. I'm going to have one. I may not need it, but like I tell my girls, you got it. Have it, not need it, then need it, not have it. They actually got the girls quoting me on that now. So I also have them quoting that a woman needs a man like a fish needs a bicycle. You ladies know what I'm talking about, right? And you guys should know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you better learn it fast. So inhale to prayer hands, exhale to the right, tap or float, left foot. Inhale through center, exhale to the left, tap or float, right foot. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale one more time, exhale to the right, tap or float, left foot, exhale. Inhale, exhale to the left, tap or float, right foot, and hold that for a half hour. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. Forward and backward hip exercise. Keep that good straight posture, all right? Weight shift to the right. Inhale, left heel. Lift the knee as you transition. Exhale, left toe. Lift the knee if you can. Inhale, heel. Exhale on the toe. Inhale and exhale. You guys are just trying to make me feel good. Exhale. All right, weight shift left. Inhale, right heel. Exhale, right toe. Use the chair if you need to. Inhale. Lift the knee as you exhale. Inhale and exhale. And back to center. Very nice, very nice. On that exercise, as you transition, your tendency is just to keep the leg down, touch heel and touch toe, and that'll work your hip and everything. But we also want to work our balance, so we lift the knee, touch the heel, lift the knee, touch the toe. So we inhale and exhale. Okay? So that's going to help your balance. It's a little harder to do, but just keep working at it. It'll get a little better. Okay? All right. Heel kick is next. Weight shift to the right. Use your chair if you need to. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Weight shift left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So there's 4 movements we're doing with our leg. We're lifting the leg. We're kicking it out. We lift the leg and set it down. Okay? And the point of this exercise, that lifting of the leg provides you with all the power. It's going to work the balance a little more, but the higher you lift your leg, the more power you can get on the kick, right? If I wanted to kick Dave, I can do this, but it's hard to get power by doing this with a kick. When I do this and lift the knee, it's actually really easy to kick, okay? So in martial art world, that lifting that knee helps provide the power. Okay? Weight shift to the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. I know you don't go throw down in the parking lot, but inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. One more time. You guys are doing wonderful. Inhale, exhale. Hold this for half an hour. Inhale, exhale. Other side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Great job, everybody. All right, bow stance. Make sure that you are stepping out empty. All right. As we're doing the bow stance, this foot is, as I set it down, it's empty, and then I shift weight onto it. Body is nice and straight. Weight shifts back. This foot is empty. There's no weight again on it. Okay. So this is a really important part of Parkinson's, is to make sure that you're stepping empty. And if you think about the form, it's about stepping empty when you're forward, stepping empty backwards, and stepping empty to the side, and then putting weight on it. So it's two separate events, okay? All right. Hands loosely gripped at the belt line, weight shift to the right. Step out empty, left foot. Inhale. Exhale, bow stance. Inhale, and exhale back to center. Weight shift left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So I'll give you a hint on this one. When you're in this bow stance, you should feel really solid, okay? Like I could come up and push you and you'd be like, doesn't matter to me. If you're feeling kind of wobbly, do one of two things, or both things if you need to. You pull the front foot back and widen your stance a little bit, and that's going to help you with your stability, okay? All right, let's do that. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good job. Inhale, exhale, get that back heel down, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale, keep plenty of space between your feet. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Very nice, very nice. All right, any questions about that? Let's do our ankle exercise. By the way, in that bow stance, I used to stand when my girls were younger, I used to stand in the bow stance like this, and I would have them try and push me over. And it made me really conscious about my balance at that point. And then they got bigger and they could kick my butt. So then I quit that. But when they were younger, they would push on me really hard. And a funny story is, real quick, so we were at Six Flags where they have those long lines that go back and forth. And there was some little kid who was in front and he was jumping all over the place. And I was like, girls, get behind me. Let's give this guy some room, because he was running into people and things. So I was like, let's give him a little room. So he kind of, but giving him room didn't help. But I stood with the girls behind me, and I stood there in this Wuji position, and he was bouncing around, and he bounced into me. And it was like he hit a wall because I was well rooted. And when he hit me, kind of went, oh, wow. And he didn't hit me again. And I didn't do anything. I just stood there. And, but he didn't hit me again after that. So it can be really, really helpful, because you not have to only worry about yourself falling. You have to worry about somebody running into you and what's going to happen if they run into you when you're at the grocery store. There's other people that aren't watching themselves and they'll run into you. So you got to protect yourself and make sure that you're still able to stand. So when you stand in that Wuji position like that, and that's going to make you real stable. And the wider you stand, the more stable you'll be if your legs are strong, okay? because this is a really wide base, so it takes a lot to get out of it. And then when I'm standing with one foot in front of the other, now I've got a real wide base and I'm real stable. So I can push somebody and or somebody can push me at this point and I won't fall over. Okay. So you do those types of things to kind of protect yourself. Okay. All right. I'll shut up. Move on. Weight shift to the right, left foot, touch heel, inhale, toe, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Step back on the left foot, shift the weight to the left, right foot, inhale, heel, exhale, toe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Step back on the right foot without putting weight on it. Then shift the weight to the right, left foot, inhale, heel, exhale, toe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Step back on the left with the right foot, inhale, heel, exhale, toe. Inhale, exhale, keep that good straight posture. Inhale and exhale. And back to center, Wu Ji. Everybody good? All right, shake your legs loose. Get a drink of water. And let's move on to the next part of our class. Okay. So, did you go somewhere fun? Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, does your son live in Northern Virginia or Maryland? Okay. Oh, right next to the cemetery then. My brother lives in DC, lives in Northern Virginia. So I didn't realize what a gift it was when he was single and I was single. So this is many moons ago. Um, I used to go visit him and he would go to work on like Monday and Tuesday. I was working, I had weird hours. Yeah, so he would drop me off at the mall and say, at the not the mall shopping mall, the mall, and he'd say, "I'll see you at 5 o'clock or 5:30 or 6 or whatever." It was like great, and I'd just knock around the mall, so I'd see the Smithsonian's and the Library of Congress and Lincoln's Theater. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, the metro worked then. He would just pick me up, but I've ridden the metro also. Yeah. Oh, much easier than driving. And he lives down on the like the southern end of the metro. He's like 5 minutes away from the station, so we'll go to the metro station and ride the metro in. And oh, that's great. That's awesome. There's so many amazing things to do there. If you like, Arlington Cemetery is amazing to go to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That isn't free, but I've heard that's nice. No, it's been around for a little while. Yeah, it's been since 30 years. There's also the Smithsonian Air Museum. Did you go to Hunan, the one out by Dulles Airport? It's named after a person. It's Hubnar Nava, I think. Is oh that is amazing. They have the Concorde. They have planes from World War II. They have one of the space shuttles in one wing of that. They have like a whole warehouse off by Dulles, and you can walk around the warehouse and see all these different planes. The I forget what number it is. It's the fastest plane in the world. It made it coast to coast in less than 2 hours. It's fast. It looks like a missile with wings on it. That's really cool to see. Also, good. I'm glad you did. You have a good time? All right. What part of Carolina? Were you at the beach or the mountains? Okay. So you're up close to the mountains. Awesome. Awesome. Well, welcome back. All right, leg strengthening exercise. Weight shift to the left, right foot, cat stance. I hear somebody groan. Tap the right foot to the front, empty, and return to the cat stance. Right foot to the side, and cat stance. And then the right foot behind us. All your weight stays left. Cat stance. And back to Wu Ji. Excellent. Other side, weight shift right, left foot, cat stance. Left foot to the front. Return to the cat stance. Left foot to the side. And cat stance. And then left foot behind. Keep all your weight on the right. Cat stance. And back to Wu Ji. Very nice. Shake your legs loose. That'll get to your legs, won't it? All right. Pardon? Yeah, you got to keep up with that leg strength, but it's an important part of balance. And so that's really important for everybody here with Parkinson's. You got to keep your legs strong. You got to have the good posture. You got to keep your legs strong. I mean, my legs got weak when I was recovering because the first couple days after the operation, I went from the bedroom to the family room and back. And sometimes I had trouble. There was a couple nights my wife had a chair that had wheels on it, and I sat in the chair and she rolled me back almost like a wheelchair because I stayed up too late and I was too tired. So, and it really wasn't that late, but it was just, I was exhausted. So, all right, round 2. Weight shift to the left, right foot, cat stance. Tap, right toe out in front, empty. All right. Set the right foot down, empty. Now, look at your feet. This is about where your that bow stance should be also, okay? Now, shift all of the weight to the right, tap or float left foot behind us. Set the left foot down, weight shift to the left, and cat stance once again. Tap right foot to the side, empty. Keep that body posture straight. Set the right foot down without any weight. Keep the weight left. Now shift the weight to the right. Tap or float left foot. Set the left foot down with no weight on it. Shift weight to the left and cat stance once again. Good job. Tap right toe behind us, keeping the space between the feet. Everybody's looking good. Set the right foot down, but I'm keeping the weight left. Shift the weight to the right, tap or float, left foot. Set the left foot down without any weight. Shift the weight to the left and right cat. And back to Wu Ji. Good job. Don't shift the weight too fast. Set the foot down empty and then shift weight on it, okay? Weight shift to the right, left foot, cat stance. Tap left toe to the front, empty. And set the left foot down with no weight. Again, this is the bow stance, right? Weight shift to the left, tap or float right foot. Use your chair if you need to. Set the right foot down with no weight on it. Weight shift to the right and left cat stance. Left foot to the side, empty, no weight. Weight shift to the left, keep the body straight. Tap or float right foot. Set the right foot down. Weight shift to the right, left cat. Excellent. One more. Left foot behind us, no weight on it. Shift the weight to the left. Tap or float right foot. Set the right foot down. Weight shift right and left cat. And back to Wuji. Good job. Nice work. Nice work. Shake your legs loose. Get a drink of water. Everybody gets real quiet after that one. Yeah. It takes concentration to set your foot down because you immediately want to start shifting weight. So setting the foot down and keeping it empty, um, the Chinese would say it's like an empty bucket sitting on the ground. So there's no weight in the bucket, and then you fill it up with weight. And so it takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's a really, it's something everybody in here should be practicing. It changes the way you walk. It changes the way you move around. So that empty stance. All right, be careful. If you need to sit down, if you're feeling tired and you need to sit down, do so, okay? Okay. Wuji position, hand exercises. Easy one first. Touch the thumb to the palm of the hand and then stretch the hand. Touch the pointer finger to the palm and stretch the hand. Then the middle finger to the palm of the hand and stretch the hand. Touch the ring finger to the palm of the hand and stretch the hand. And then touch the pinky to the palm of the hand and stretch the hand. Beautiful. Second hand exercise. Touch pointer finger and thumb, circle, interlock, tips of the other three fingers. Gently push the palms towards one another. And relax. And then the middle finger and thumb interlock, tips of the other three fingers. Gently push the palms towards one another. And relax. Then the ring finger and the thumb make a circle, interlock, tips of the other three fingers. Gently push the palms towards one another. Relax, and then pinky and the thumb make a circle. Tips of the other three fingers gently push the palms towards one another. Now you may scoff at those exercises, but those two hand exercises we just did, number one, if you look at your hands, they're red, or like you can see my hands they're not pale. They're actually giving circulation to your hands. One of my students was getting cortisone shots in her hands like every 6 months, and she was about ready to get another cortisone shot. But she tried out Tai Chi, and I went through those exercises. It's been over 3 years now. She's not had any cortisone shots in her hand. So it can make a big, big difference, okay? Neck exercise, figure eights, a figure eight laying on its side, okay? Nice and gentle, nice and easy. We don't look up, we look straight ahead. We dip the chin down. You hear your neck make all kinds of noises, especially if you slept on your neck wrong. When you get to the center, stop and reverse. Go back in the other direction. And when you get to the center, stop. Let's go to one, help my arm. Shoulder exercise, left hand, upper part of the left chest, forward circle with the elbow. Go nice and slow, looking for range of motion. So keep that upper body nice and straight. Do what your body allows you to do. And when you get to the bottom, stop and giggle. I didn't tell any dad jokes, by the way. Reverse. Excellent. When you get to the bottom, stop. Right hand, upper part of the right chest, forward circle with the elbow. Well, if you're not a dad and you tell a dad joke, Does that make you a faux pas? When you get to the bottom, stop and reverse. Nice and slow. Beautiful. All right. Let's do the prayer wheel. Okay. Everybody good? Am I? So far, we only got 10 minutes to go. I'm doing okay. I, you could see I had to hold on to the wall. So that's a sign I'm getting tired, but I'm doing okay. So normally on a Friday, I have 3 classes. I've got a class after this at 1 o'clock at the J. So, but I have somebody filling in until I can get my strength back. Uh, even even when I felt good, I was tired after those because that's like 3 hours of Tai Chi in like 3.5 hours or so, between 10 and 2. Well, 4 hours, sorry. 4 hours that have 3 hours of Tai Chi in 4 hours. I was tired after that. So, okay, bless you. Sure. All right, prayer wheel. Prayer hand position, weight shift to the right, step out empty left, empty, and then begin. Exhale and inhale, nice and slow. Weight shifts forward and weight shifts back. Keep those feet rooted to the ground. Exhale and inhale. Again, this should feel real stable. You may want to widen the feet a little bit. Exhale and inhale. Weight shifts forward. Weight shifts back. I totally lost count. So we're going to do one more. Exhale and inhale. Come back to center. See if I can count by the other side. Step out with the right. Exhale and inhale. Weight shifts forward. Weight shifts back. Exhale. This is a very relaxing exercise. Once you get the hang of it, it really is relaxing. Exhale and inhale. Weight shifts forward. Weight shifts back. Nice and slow. One more time. Exhale and inhale. All the weight is on the left. Come back to center. There's a second version of that. Want to do that? Good for working the shoulders. The weight shifting is still the same, exactly. Weight shifting is still the same, but we do something different with our arms. So weight shift to the right, step out empty left. My hands are down at the side. You bring your hands up shoulder height, bring your hands forward as you weight shift forward, about the distance of your head apart. You rotate the palms up and then bring your palms back down below the belt line as you weight shift back. So we exhale and inhale. Step wider and it'll help you. There you go. Exhale and inhale. I don't mean to single you out, but it was, yeah. Exhale and inhale. Weight shifts forward. Weight shifts back. One last time on this side. Exhale and inhale. Keep your feet where they're at for 1 second. See how your heels are almost in a straight line? So if you step out, there you go. And now pull that foot back a little bit. There. Yeah. Does that feel a lot more stable? No, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just doing it a little wider. But see, my heels aren't in line with one another. They're apart from one another. Here, I use the gray line. Even though the line's on a slant, I step out empty. See how the heels are apart from one another? As I do the bow stance. and this side as I do the bow stance. What I see some people do is they'll step like this, and then they're on a balance beam. And the feet are in the same position, but they're close together. So you widen the stance, and it'll help you. Okay. Also, don't step out as much. A lot of people will do a step like this. So instead, step like this and then shift your weight, but you get that space in between your feet again. Okay. Okay. Like where your feet are right now, probably want to step a little wider. So if you move that foot over and back a little bit, so it's like right next to this foot. There you go. Now that's going to feel more stable for you. You've got a wider base to work from. Yeah. Um, as your legs get stronger, you can do a wider base. Um, Basically, when you're standing in the Wuji position, if you take your two fists and put them together like this, you should be able to fit those two fists down in between your feet. And you don't have to bend down. You can just eyeball it and go, that's about as narrow as I can stand. Any narrower than this, now I'm top heavy. I'm really easy to push over at this point. But starting with those two fists together, that's about as narrow as you want your feet to be. Going wider with your feet is keeping you more stable, but it's also working your legs more. So you have to have that balance. And that's why I say shoulder or hip distance apart. Um, and it actually has to do like, females will think their hips are really wide, and they are wider than men's a lot of times, but they'll stand too wide. So think shoulder distance apart. But when you stand real wide like this actually is really stable, but it works the heck out of your legs. It's called a horse stance. So it works the heck out of your legs. So you have to balance that between being the feet being too narrow and the feet being too wide. So you kind of find your spot. Okay. And you play around with it until it feels good. And sometimes, like if you're not feeling as well, your legs feel tired, you'll be in a more narrow stance. Sometimes you'll feel good and you'll be in a wider stance. So you kind of do what's right for your legs. There was one time I was studying Tai Chi with a guy, and he talked about just what I did. So I stood in a real wide and low stance. And after an hour, it was in a church basement. After an hour, he had to help me out of the basement. Going up the stairs, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm really tough to do because it just wore my legs out. So it doesn't take long at all to wear your legs out. Pardon me? Yes, especially when I was in a real deep stance, and he was laughing at me, and he should have. He was like, I saw you stand in those deep stances, and I wanted to warn you. Yeah, exactly. All right, other side. So weight shift to the left, step out, empty right. Space between the feet, not stepping out. Yes, I am. Yep. Yes. Exactly. So if I use this line, again, the line's at a slant, but as I step forward, I'm stepping forward with that foot. It's an empty step. So I haven't used, yeah, there you go. And then you weight shift forward and weight shift back. Yeah. 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 The carpet is really indistinguished. If you have lines on the floor, it makes it easier. Exactly. Exactly. So your foot is forward and it's a little wider also. So it's nice and stable. There you go. There you go. You see what she's doing? You're making a great example. And I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. Darlene, I'm sorry. They took that part of my brain out that remembered me. So you're stepping forward, stepping a little wider. Okay. So the only thing I would caution you is when you step out, I step out empty and then I shift the weight. Okay. Perfect. Good step. Good step, young man. You did a beautiful step there. Um, okay, so weight shift left, step out empty right, hands down at the side, hands come up, weight shift forward, rotate the palms up, and weight shift back. Exhale. and inhale. Feel how stable that feels? Exhale and inhale. Weight shifts forward and weight shifts back. Nice and slow. Exhale, inhale. One last time. Exhale and inhale. And come back to center. Beautiful. Good job. Nice work. Actually, that worked out really good that I was explaining that to you, Darlene, because it's a good, it helped you step out better. So it's helping other people just besides you. That empty step is very, very important. And there's one other way that you can do this. So instead of setting the foot down, because what a lot of people do, if you look at it from the side, a lot of people will step and they'll do this. And now my weight is shifted forward on this front leg. So as you step out, you float the foot over the ground and then set the foot down and shift your weight. Because then you know you're doing it empty when you do that. Or the other side, I'm sorry, I got to use the wall. We'll step out empty, let the foot float over the ground, then set the foot down and then shift the weight. And that's how you can assure that you're doing an empty step. And when you do an empty step, now this may apply to you, Wendy, right? Okay. So looking at it from the side, because you're on the side of me now. So sometimes the empty step with Parkinson's disease, you can't really step way out empty. So sometimes you just step out empty and your heel's in line with your toe, and that's fine. That's fine. Your husband has a little bit stronger legs, so he's able to step out further and still be empty. So you do whatever is right for you. And as your legs get stronger, as your balance gets better, you'll be able to step out further and still stay empty. But it'll keep you safe through that whole time. So you may do just like an empty step like this and shift your weight forward. And this may work for you also, Darlene, and weight shifts backwards. So you do whatever is necessary for you. And then we'll work on, they have a walk that you do where you step out empty like this. I had to think of it for a second. Where you walk forward and step out empty. It's called an under over walk or Tai Chi walk, ninja walk. People refer to it sometimes. So once you learn the bow stance, we can get into that walk. And that really helps people. And in fact, in my Parkinson's class, you were in the class, I think. Nancy was in the class. And we did that Tai Chi walk. We started on one side of the room, went to the other side. But I had to help her get back. So I would hold on to her hands as she moved back. She came in the next week. She practiced it at home. And she goes, look, I can walk backwards and I don't need any help. So remember Nancy? So it really works on helping you with your balance. So we expand on that bow stance and we start helping you with the balance and we move to that Tai Chi walk. Okay? All right. We didn't get to the form today. That's all right. We did good. I did good. Let's do our 3 cool down. No, you guys did great. 3 cool down exercises. Lightly punch or slap the legs. Next, tighten up all the muscles of the body and relax. Tighten up the muscles and relax. One more time, tighten up the muscles and relax. I feel the same way. Gather chi, inhale and exhale. I'm assuming everybody signed in for today, right? Inhale, exhale, and one last time, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. If you have time to help me put the chairs back, that's really helpful for me. Otherwise, have a great week. I'll probably see you maybe most likely next Wednesday or Friday, whatever day that is. Pardon me? Oh, that was yours. Oh, I thought they left that. Get some water, Darlene. Make sure that you hydrate today also.